An attempt to undercut Hamas stealing aid for Gazans is already on the brink of collapse, with footage showing that one of the 8 distribution centers was overrun by Gazans, which caused the American contractors in charge of guarding the site to flee the scene. Later, a US security source claimed that the US contractors had regained control over the center. The highly controversial plan aims to prevent Hamas from stealing the aid by establishing a small number of distribution sites where representatives of Palestinian families can pick up a heavy box full of food for their families in a zone secured and operated by American private contractors.
The current scheme that is proposed, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, appears to be an attempt for Israel to be able to supply just enough humanitarian aid to keep individuals alive who are not in any way associated with Hamas, and to prevent Hamas from getting any access to any relief food at all.
As this new plan was announced, concerns were raised over its limited reach, arguing that this initiative violates humanitarian principles by requiring Gazans to walk long distances in order to retrieve the aid and limiting distribution to southern Gaza in what would forcibly displace the Palestinian population, causing existing organizations like the UN not to cooperate with the GHF, even though it still needs cooperation from these organizations.
Israel has very good intelligence about all the individuals in Gaza, and it will screen them. And it will use sophisticated face recognition technology to make sure only those individuals it has screened and targeted are able to access the food. And the rations that it is intending to provide will be just enough to provide one family for 1 week on a minimum ration. And that should, if it works, be enough to ensure that no food goes to Hamas operatives.
The GHF did not specify how much aid was distributed, but did mention more aid trucks will enter on Tuesday, and aid is expected to be increased every day. Meanwhile, in Israel, another concern is raised from the opposition, while it is not clear who is funding the group. Israeli opposition leader Yair Lapid suggested that it's Israel itself which is funding shell companies established in Switzerland and the United States distributing the aid. Lapid's claim was rejected by the office of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.